out versus Shido's Mario. Definitely both characters very heavy in close quarters combat, very mobile. Inkling being that little bit faster, having slightly better hitboxes as well. That said though, Mario, explosive damage output when he's able to get his way in.
Definitely explosive damage output, but you saw what the kind of things that Inkling, the kind of traps that Inkling can set up with Splat Bomb. That is going to be a huge factor if Aperture's to come out on top right here.
Indeed.
When he approaches the ledge, I want to see Aperture splat bombing to cover himself, and I want to see Shido come up with an answer to this, because for the love of God, I saw that Streaks couldn't. Interestingly enough, Splat Bomb does not function like regular projectiles for one reason or another. I notice it seems to be kind of immune to reflex. Is it immune to reflex?
It's not immune to reflex, but it can kind of break through a lot of other hitboxes.
Yes.
So like other weaker projectiles, it will just kind of go through. Stronger projectiles, it kind of trades with. So
yes.
it's a really powerful projectile in that sense. And of course, shielding it doesn't nullify it, which is a very, very key factor. It just kind of bounces off the shield, and you still have to be aware of it.
You still have to. There's still a hitbox coming towards you at some point.
Yep.
And because it works on, I think it works on. Does it work on proximity? Is it if you go within a certain range of it, it goes off? I'm not too sure actually. I need more Inkling experience.
I think you just have to hit the projectile.
Yeah. Eventually, because eventually it just times and goes off. Anyway, in that case, I think I want to see Shido playing with the cape a lot, but obviously Aperture can play around that if he sees it coming. There we go. We're going to see from in the neutral. Aperture's main approach tool is probably going to be that back air. Okay, Shido went for a really quick stock right there, putting a fair out. And Aperture just had a faster hitbox out in time. Well, Aperture's movement just to get out and in, away from this fireball, not letting Shido have his way, set up this horizontal zone that Aperture doesn't want to enter. Obviously, we know that well-timed dashes get through those two.
Yeah, because obviously Inkling dash having that incredibly low hurt box, separate hurt box for the squid. It's incredibly low to the ground. Beautiful parry into forward tilt. Tries to go for the edge guard, but a slightly early up B from Shido, allowing him to break through.
There's a roller. That should be the stock.
There we go.
It's extremely hard to not forget that move is an option, especially when a high level Inkling is dancing around you, putting buttons on your shield, constantly giving you so many hitboxes and hitboxes to worry about, and then all of a sudden this big slow roller comes out and reads your escape option.
Yep.
Burying you and costing the stop.
You've also often got to be mindful of that grab. Obviously, the up throw, up air range depends on the character. For some, it's larger than others, and you have to be mindful of that as well. You have to be careful that, getting grabbed by that unreactable grab of Inklings may lead to losing your stock.
Unreactable and intangible at some points, I believe. Is it in?
Not the grab,
oh,
no.
The end.
It's just like, if they're dash grabbing towards you, you have to deal with them potentially going under your move because they're in squid form before the grab.
No, okay.
The great up smash from Shido, closing out that first stock of Apertures. Not before taking 67%. Definitely damage that Shido can answer back, though.
Nice extension on the rapid jab. Opts to go for the full thing. Shido, neutral get up. He doesn't get his get up red. And now, because of that, he gets the chance to set up offense of his own. Lovely parry. That's the only way he's going to really be able to deal with that and get some sort of punish if Aperture chooses to back air his shield. Aperture just dash dancing in the man's face.
Very, very even game at the moment so far. Back throw, not enough just yet. Forcing the Inkling off stage.
Okay, so
no get up attack?
Nope. Oh wow, that was dangerous.
That was really risky. A get up attack would have simply just beaten that out, but
yes.
Well, maybe he didn't want to deal with the intangibility of Mario's head, but even then, I'm pretty sure a get up attack would have still been able to beat through.
I think pressing A at any point in time wins that exchange for Aperture. Oh, that
Oh,
grab
missing the grab, and that's going to be death to that back throw. No, not just yet. Not quite the ledge, so...
Oh, gets him with the dare, goes for the aggressive option, puts Shido up into high disadvantage, but he's not going to die for Shido's not going to die for it.
That was a really ballsy dare. That move is among the few in Inkling's kit that is not good. That move is just bad.
And it's slow as well.
Yeah, it's a very, very mediocre move among a kit that's, for the most part, very solid.
Now comes the get-up attack. Needs to be careful. A back air will completely seal out the stock for Shido. And that up smash doing it instead.
Now without any rage, back throw, unless it's right at the edge, probably will not get the KO. Down throw at the ledge may also get it as well. So Shido's going to have to be careful. Looking for that grab, down throw, there it is, and there's the stock.
Just about taking the stock at 200%.
Yeah.
Inkling's not really known for their kill throws.
Up throw into the up air.
Now begins the juggle. Oh, Shido able to get back and able to restart the neutral. Goes back down. Oh, lovely tomahawk. Puts him up into the air. Now Shido has to try and land. Aperture seems to be favoring just going back to center stage. He would rather have stage control than overextend and chase Shido high up into the blast zone. Obviously, unless up throw up air becomes a viable option to end the stock. Oh no, he got caught. Maybe a forward smash would have killed there.
I think just versus a character like Mario and a player like Shido, he feels like he doesn't want to contest Mario close quarters, and that's going to be the goal. Oh, he missed it! Oh, but he got the follow-up regardless.
Big sigh of relief. I think I saw Aperture mouth whoopsie. A quick second there.
That's a very Aperture thing to do.
Yeah, or maybe that was just his stage ban. But maybe it was maybe he was mouthing Town and City. But yeah, he accidentally whiffed one move and then was able to jump up just in time to get the up air. I think the crowd very much rooting for the home team in this situation. So far, 1-0 to Aperture. Game went back and forth right down to the wire. Shido needs to be a bit more careful of those rollers. Lost his first stock to it. Lost his first and last stock to a roller, sorry.
No punish on the Inkling jab.
So
just missing out on these dash grabs.
On shield, Aperture letting that go as quickly as possible obviously prevents the 11 hits on shield stun from coming, the 11 hits on your shield from allowing you to roll out and potentially get a punish. So I'm not saying it's unpunishable, but it forces Shido to make a decision quickly. Good pressure from Aperture. Shido struggling a little bit to find his way in. Okay, now begins the damage. Almost evening it out. But Aperture landing with his back to Shido. Okay. Oh, really good call out. Thought the roller was coming. Put a massive hitbox there. And Aperture taking the same stock right back. Really, really evenly matched game there.
Once again, terminating that early. There is that room to punish as long as you're able to react. Rapid jabs in general tend to have quite a bit of end lag. Ooh, tries to catch the landing with a roller. I like the idea. Shido landing early enough to prevent that from happening. Catch the air dodge into the up B. Not enough just yet.
Okay. There. This seems to, the momentum is tilted slightly in Shido's favor. Oh, he was charging a smash attack there. Aperture just got a faster move out in time.
Throw into up air, continuing the juggle. Ambitious to go for that Inkling jab right there. Had Shido remained in shield, that would have been the loss, potential loss of Aperture stock.
Aperture doing his best, like, around here, making him aware that the roller is an option, forcing Shido to randomly shield at times. And that, I feel like he might go and capitalize that on another time. So look how many times Shido has pressed and released his shield button. Really good fake out there. A nice feint with an air dodge away from Aperture. Shido at the moment, however, is just trying to have his game plan, fish for that up smash, get this stock away, try and have his way. Oh, I thought that was a shield grab.
Yeah, so did I. Up air, not enough just yet. The move is surprisingly strong knockback growth-wise. Can kill off the top at high percents.
Aperture's playing so elusively. That was a terrible trade for him. Fortunately, it didn't take the stock.
Well, the short hop double bear, so good for Mario. Has been for a long time. Ever since Brawl, that's been a really good strategy for Mario.
When I say fortunately, I mean obviously, fortunately for Aperture, it didn't change the shot. So
yeah.
No bias around here. Okay, narrowly avoiding that F smash in the thrown out in the neutral from Aperture.
Still not getting the KO just yet. 204%, but finally gets a 2-frame with a down tilt.
This is anyone's game right now. Only 37%. Hold on a second. Did back air just combo into back air? Yeah. That was, I didn't know that was a thing. Aperture playing around. Making Shido play around that grenade. Now has to recover low. Recovers low from under the stage. Gets tagged by the Nair. Using bears just to ensure that he doesn't have to deal with Mario's fireball pressure anymore. Shido maintaining this lead, but Aperture's not letting him run away with it. There we go. There's the cape. He's playing around the grenades, the splat bomb, sorry. Playing around the splat bomb, forcing Aperture to recover conventionally. Oh wow, just letting back airs rip and caught Aperture reaching, trying to catch him, maybe catch him and hold him on the platform until it goes away, or try and get a back throw and put him into a really sticky situation. But Shido, with the presence of mind, keep those back airs coming, takes the game with that.
Yeah, Aperture generally throughout that game was having a really hard time dealing with Shido just pressing back air against him in the corner, and there wasn't really much he could do in that situation. Hopefully he can find an answer soon so that he can keep his head in the game and find his footing back again in this set. I know both these players really want to get into top 8.
Yeah, it's almost a shame that I have to see one of them go.
He's busted out the Sonic.
We saw the Sonic switch.
Oh no.
Now this is a character that we are seeing, especially in the UK, a lot less frequently than we did in Smash 4.
Yep.
The meme being that the UK is very well known for having a plethora of high-level Sonics. However, many of them have dropped the character in this game. Aperture, however, using him in select matchups, and I feel like, despite the fact that he felt like Inkling was really good in the first match, he might be playing the player matchup and feels like Sonic has a slightly better chance working against the player Shido.
Both these players kind of having a bit of a hard time just landing hits on each other at the moment.
Absolutely. Cross up fair, getting Aperture out of trouble. Opts to stop that spin charge in front of his face. Well, actually, spin dash to be precise.
That's going to be a punish. Homing attack having a ton of lag if it lands like that.
Yes, very difficult to make it whiff because the Sonic player can stall it out, and it's not a move that I'd call reactable. Oh, really nice mix up there from Aperture, and a good trade for Shido. That sound of Sonic charging up brings back memories, doesn't it?
Bad ones, yeah.
Gets clipped. Shido giving up the air dodge, but not putting himself where Aperture wanted him. A lot of trades are coming out from Sonic, but he catches him with that back air, and it's going to take the stop.
Excellent back air coming out from Aperture, but an excellent back air coming out from Shido to immediately answer back.
Wow. Straight back. These two players have gone, I think, stock for stock in every game so far.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's pulled ahead by 2 stocks once in this set.
These trades as well. So much back and forth between these two players. Such a minor lead as well when the leads happen.
Up air.
It's the up B.
Up B. Not quite going to take the stock, but he tries to check him out of the air with another up air. Air dodges off stage, gets himself caught.
He doesn't have a jump. There's the fair. Excellent stuff to Aperture.
This is Aperture's game to lose. And now Sonic with that renowned ability to just be able to run away. Obviously, he's lost the ability to stall you out with shield cancelling spin dash and spin charge. Or spin dash, sorry. He's lost that ability, but Sonic is still a very difficult character to pin down. To get this man into a place where you can hit him with a back air or make a tech read on him is going to be very difficult for Shido now that he's lost. Aperture can play very, very defensively from now on, and Shido has to be very switched on and punish absolutely every tiny opening that Aperture gives him. This is where things will get frustrating.
Yeah, he's completely slowed the pace of the game down to a crawl because he knows. Oh no, big punish on that homing attack. I'm surprised that he actually landed in lag from that. Usually when you bounce from the homing attack like that, you don't get the lag off of shield at least.
Yeah, I have absolutely no doubt that the Sonic Discord knows what happened there. Oh, Aperture, little dash dance to confuse Shido's landing. Doesn't get what he wants from it, however. Both players running into each other and just turning around and going, nope.
You know that Shido is looking for an opportunity to go for a turnaround up smash like that.
All the time. He's bleeding.
Excellent back, he's going to chase. All right.
Aperture wanted the jump there.
Back throw, that's going to be enough. 78% lead. We know for a fact that this is something that Shido can make up quickly if he gets the opportunity. Aperture's going to need to remain safe. Oh my goodness!
He's giving him the air dodge. Okay. Oh, fair. Landing fair. Getting Aperture out of that situation.
Trading with the giant fist right there.
That was very strong and sent at a very straight up angle.
Yeah, when it's fully charged like that, it does kind of pack a punch in that way. Sonic, he emits the hop from the spin dash when it's fully charged and glowing yellow like that, and he just zooms across the stage.
Okay. Okay.
All
He's
the
going
juggles.
up. He's got rage. He's got rage, but he's not dead. Aperture surviving, gets him with the dare. He's going back the other way, and he gets an F smash, and that's the game. That was a really interesting exchange from that. We saw Shido dragging him all the way up to the top with just a little bit of rage, maybe a tiny bit more, and the game would have gone the other way. Up air into up, B up here. And Aperture comes straight down with the most aggressive option possible, reads where Shido is going to put himself and try and land, and has an F smash there waiting for him. Excellent stuff from Aperture, unfortunate from Shido.
Down to the wire, all of these games, any of them could go any way. Will we see him sticking to the Sonic, or will we see a potential switch back to the Inkling? Maybe he wanted the Sonic just for a confidence game. He might go back to the Inkling afterwards, or he may just stick with the Sonic. Yeah. No, he's gone back to the Inkling.
Yes. So this essentially is 2-1 to Aperture right now.
Yes.
This gives Aperture the character counter pick advantage. He has the if he has won a game as Inkling, he's won a game as Sonic. If Shido wins this game, he has the choice of whichever one works out for him best.
And if he wins, if Aperture wins, he's in top 8.
Yeah. This could also be a switch based on the stage choice. So let's not forget it's stages then characters.
Yep.
So Aperture boxing out with back air. This seems to be his entire goal.
Playing grab.
Yeah. He's playing extremely passively as Inkling right now. It's almost as if he's taken his Sonic playstyle and applied it to his Inkling mid-set. It's just forcing Shido to acknowledge the fact that there's very little he can do against back air except parry it. Shido wants to get in. You can tell he's trying to fight this man, and Aperture will not let him play.
Yeah, Aperture's just constructed this wall of back air at the moment, and Shido is having a hard time infiltrating it. He's even using his own back airs to try to emulate a similar effect, but it's not quite working when he's at this deficit.
Inkling's back air is quite renowned for being relatively difficult to punish.
Incredibly difficult to punish.
Incredibly difficult to punish. Some might say impossible.
Incredibly difficult to punish.
Anyway, Aperture now just, again, trying to maintain this wall. Shido has kept the percents just about level, though.
Yeah, I would say this is, even though this is a small lead, this is actually very much in Shido's favor because the back throw is a lot more threatening. The up smash is really threatening.
Ooh, he was playing a dangerous game around there. An up smash there might have taken the stock instead.
Still alive from the back throw.
Again, these two are going stop for stop. Yeah, another game.
Scary whiffs coming out from Aperture, but no punishes on them from Shido. Refill in the ink. Splat bomb to cover the platform. Good patience from Shido.
Such smart coverage from Aperture. So this is a really... Oh, Aperture going super deep and getting Shido into a position where he instead could take the advantage. So that's a bit odd. It's a bit of an odd situation when Mario is at the ledge. He needs to guess whether the splat bomb is going to land on the platform or not.
Oh, he got sent really far from that. He's still alive.
So depending on where Aperture stands when he throws the splat bomb, it will either like just clip to underneath the platform and land on stage in front, or it will land on the platform, denying Shido the opportunity to recover high.
Yeah.
Sends him off stage with the rapid jab. Feints like he's going to go for a drop zone fair, but Shido reads that, manages to get back to stage and starts some pressure of his own. And he's got a healthy lead right about now. A smash attack, oh, with that kind of rage, might have taken it. Aperture, however, going to use the back air to take the stock count back to level.
Great grab. Great jab to follow up. Got a load of ink on him.
Shido hoping for a roll in there. Aperture not giving it up.
Wow, all of that missed. I am shocked. Great parry into the up smash. Perfect punish from Shido.
As we were saying before, like being able to parry that, it's a matter of Shido getting a grasp on Aperture's natural timing for back air, and then learning and basically training his own body mid game to be able to parry it, and that's going to be the only way Shido's really going to be able to counteract. That's the counterplay to Inkling's back air for Shido, I'm afraid.
All right, gets the roller, and that should be the stock. All right, Aperture keeping this close, only 21% behind. If he can get this stock, he will be moving forward into top 8, but Shido definitely going to make it hard for him.
Yeah, and Aperture, got to think that if he gets a percentage lead, he's going to switch back to that passive playstyle and just hope for Shido to open himself out in a desperate attempt to get back in. Misses attack on the platform. Don't think quite extended to be up there. He's chipping away at the percentage that Shido has, but Shido manages to start up some pressure. Goes for the fair. Had every right to there.
Aperture just getting put a little bit too high for him to get that fair off. So all he's finding is these stray back airs every now and then. He hasn't really had the opportunity to get anything truly big.
Yes, this is looking like fully in Shido's control right now. Shido's holding center stage. Oh, he's gone high.
Probably buffered out of that fireball. I don't think he wanted to recover at that angle. And the up smash taking game 4. We're going into game 5.
Yeah, if you could have asked me one set so far today that I was after game 1 that I was absolutely sure we'll go to the game 5, it would be this one. These guys, the entire game, I don't think one of them's pulled ahead by a stock.
Nope.
Not one of them has had a 2-stock lead at any point during the set. So closely matched, these two players today. On the day, they are both well deserving of being here, but only one of them can go through. The extremely oppressive and hard to deal with back air play from Aperture has been the mountain in the last couple of games that Shido has had to overcome. And in that game right there, he was sort of finding an answer to it, using both his movement and mastery of the parry mechanic at the right times.
And now you know that Aperture is kind of considering this decision. He's thinking he's stuck with the Inkling. And
I can't tell you how I feel about that.
I feel like it's potentially got to do with the stage. I feel like Shido probably banned, expecting him to pick Sonic. And so he's opted for Inkling, knowing that he can get the stage that he wants to work with Inkling. Potentially. Either that, or he just feels confident in his ability with this character and proud with the way that he plays Inkling. He's off to a good start so far, 41%. But Shido immediately answering back.
Piling on some percent. You saw the kill flash right there. Not able to do just enough knockback to send him off the top last zone, however.
That's just kind of an artifact of the multi-hits of that up B. You will get those sparks, even at percents where you know it's not going to kill.
Yes.
Great double back air from Shido.
Aperture opted to go high, and I like Shido just using the cape so that he doesn't have to deal with that splat bomb at all, even if it doesn't truly reflect the explosion black or anything.
That's going to be punished. Oh, nothing from Shido. Tentative gameplay from both players.
Shido dropping off that platform. Area denial with the back air. Unfortunately, not considering the fact that he might have to deal with that splat bomb using the Flood. Flood, of course, doesn't push that projectile back.
I'm really liking this play from Aperture. He's making sure he's using those dash grabs in to keep Shido honest, to prevent him from wanting to go for that up smash, from wanting him to just kind of get in the zone that he wants to get in.
Yeah. Saying
Roller, and that's going to be the stock.
Aperture, 1 stock lead, and here comes that elusivity that he's been putting to use. He's going to try and get away, wall him out with back airs, and just not. His entire goal is do not fall prey to that up smash.
Up air,
make it. His goal is to make it last for as long as possible. Goes for the pivot grab, whiffs, gets hit with a back air, and that is going to even up the stocks again. Only a tiny little
air dodge
bit
off
of light.
stage. Just about makes it back. That would have been an absolutely tragic SD for Aperture otherwise.
It would have been the kind of player that Aperture is, like can be very emotional. He puts all of his passion into his game while he's playing, and that kind of SD where you feel like you don't deserve to be behind would have surely meant something bad to him. But he manages to get the roller into the up smash. Another read with the roller gets him another stock and puts him a considerable amount of head tight this time.
It's almost like coming back from that potential SD kind of revitalized him in a way. He's been playing really, really well. He's now just a step ahead of Shido, and now he can bring this lead forward. Just continue forward with this momentum. Keep being elusive, keep moving around, and getting those hits where he needs to.
Air dodging away is Aperture. He wants out of this pressure the moment he's in. I feel like he's hitting that air dodge button so that the moment Shido has something to think about the moment Aperture's out of hit stun. Oh, yep, there we go. Reflected it back.
Just ran straight away. Almost gets a tech read with that forward smash.
Aperture's pulling away, putting quite a lot of light between the two of them now.
Almost gets again, both these two just going for these hard read smash attacks, just wanting to close out the respective stocks. He's still alive from that up smash.
He's still alive at 136. Inkling, not known for being a heavyweight, but Aperture with really good DI, able to keep himself alive. An up throw, goes for the double jump up here this time. Shido not giving it to him, and that one's going to take the stock.
All right, 87.9% deficit for Shido. Last stock on the final game of top 32. This will be the last top 8 qualifier. Who will be able to get this final victory?
Let's go. Aperture trying to dance in, gets hit with a back air, unfortunately for him. Shido going for a hard read with the F smash there, dragging Aperture up, and he's made up almost this entire percent deficit, gets himself thrown off stage, and now he's got to deal with that grenade.
Going for these smash attacks. Charging the ink a little bit more. Tried to catch the jump with the up smash, but a little bit too slow on the reaction.
Oh, the roller stop! He gets him with the roller, and that's going to be the stock! No, it's not!
He's alive! He went for forward smash instead of up. Up smash would have sealed it there, surely.
That could have been the game. And now he's in a bad situation himself. He's burned his jump. He's got to deal with that F smash.
You see Aperture being very, very tentative. He doesn't want to just weave. He
gives
doesn't want
himself
to drift
a breathe.
off the stage.
He gives himself a little bit of room to breathe. That is going to get him with an F smash, and he pops off. And that is Shido coming from behind in that game. Amazing play from both players. I can't believe how one way then the other that the final moments of that game went.
That was where did that forward smash come from? He just sensed it and he went for it.
Yeah, like it almost felt it didn't almost. I was certain that game was over.
Yeah, that was a charged forward smash.
Yes,
but it was
at
just
high percent.
not enough.
Yeah, up smash. A decision made in haste. Maybe not as confident in his ability to quickly dash forward and input up smash. I don't know. Only Aperture himself could tell us. But that forward smash, I felt like it should have taken the game. I felt like it had every right to take the game.
That's
Shido,
a heartbreaking finish. That's a heartbreaker for Aperture. That was so close.
For Aperture, elation for Shido. Great DI, kept himself alive. And when the moment came, he clutched the game out hard read forward smash, got himself into loser side top 8. Congratulations to Shido. Well played to Aperture as well.
All right. Well, that is going to be the end of our block for top 32. This has been Viram and
Etano Circus. Thank you to all of the Etano Maniacs and the Circus Freaks. Thank you for joining us here at the studio, and we will be back with you at 5 p.m. UK time for Ultimate Top 8. And Ultimate Doubles will be beginning ASAP, I believe.
And here, of course, your top 8 competitors. On winner's side, we have Mr. R versus Urban Turban, Pelly versus SBF on the winner's semis, and then, of course, losers round 5. Just before losers quarters, we have Shido versus Whoopi, and Ice Studying versus Choreographer.
Oh, I can't wait to spectate these. Anyway, been a fantastic run up to this point, and hopefully you stick around and enjoy the rest of it with us. We'll be here, signing out.